house mentioned to me that the player you can bank on should be the Eagles head of security, DiSandro. now, let me just say this, okay? I know everybody loves Big Dom. You know, everybody loves him. But he has no business being in that thing. And so what happened after Greenlaw slammed Smith down, he comes into the picture and says, that's BS. Now, at that point, if you're the player, and it cost him, because it cost him an ejection, he got the personal foul for that, and for then poking Big Dom. But he should not be, all due respect to Dom DiSandro, he should not be in the mix there. He's the director of security. He's not a coach. Get behind the damn coaches. I think it's embarrassing. I got to be honest with you.
I think Dom would agree with you that that's not the right play, and I know, Billy, you've worked with him, but I don't think he sought that out. I think we've all been in heat-of-the-moment situations.
But he's there, Mark.
No, but it's not like he ran down the sideline to attack somebody. He was right there. I understand what you're saying. He was in the wrong.
He shouldn't be right there. He shouldn't be there, right there.
Well, that's where he always is.
Well, he shouldn't be. He should be behind. He shouldn't be in the front line.
But nothing was different. That's where he always is throughout the game.
Well, his job is he's with Nick Sirianni.
I get it.
And he stays as close to Nick Sirianni as he possibly can.
Which he was on that play.
Did his emotions get the best of him? Probably. You know, he's just as big of a fan as anybody else of that team. He's a part of that team. He's been with that team longer than any player on that team. Yeah. So I agree with you. I'm sure if Dom could take it all back, he wouldn't have been that close to the action.
He's a nice guy, and I'm sure he feels bad about it.
He's got to be with Sirianni.
He shouldn't be in there poking he's not a coach.
He tried to separate the two players, but once he put a hand on the other player, that's where he was ultimately in the wrong.
He yelled at him, too.
Yeah, well, in the act of doing that's BS. And trying to separate him.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think there's any call for it. I really don't.
Either way, the legend of Dom DiSandro in this city just got even bigger.
Let me ask y'all a question. Are y'all crazy?
What?
The San Francisco 49ers was ahead at that point in time, okay? Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So what he talked some crap to him? So what? He had no business putting his hands in that kid's in Dom's face, okay? And good for Dom, because you know what he did? He got his 30 yards worth of penalties. And one of their best players kicked out of the game.
He also got himself tossed, so
that's okay.
Protecting Nick Sirianni. He's a Secret Service agent. A bullet's going to come out of the damn stands. He's got to get in front of the bullet.
If it's coming out of the stands, somebody else is in a hell of a lot more trouble than Dom DiSandro, okay?
Seth, if you were let's Greenlaw in this situation and a team security official put his hand on you, how would you handle that?
A team security?
Well, Dom, in this case, if you're playing for the 49ers and someone from the Eagles security is pushing you away from an Eagles player and saying what you're doing is BS, how do you handle that?
Well, first of all, you're on their sideline. So you know when you're on their sideline that you're outnumbered and they're trying to hurry up and get your ass off the sideline, okay? You've already got an unsportsmanlike for picking up the player and slamming him on the ground.
Sure.
You know, so now don't stand there and continue to talk trash because back in the day, we snatch your ass on our sideline and then kick your ass and then push you back off. You understand what I'm saying?
I get it.
I'm just saying.
I have to laugh. You're telling me that if you ran into that same situation and some security guy got badass with you, that you're not going to react?
Let me tell you something. Back in the day, if a player got ran over on our sideline, you would think they threw hot grease on his ass. He was trying to get off that sideline so fast, okay? When you're on somebody else's sideline, you don't stand over there talking crap.
Listen,
get off their sideline.
I get it. We're just saying if it was you getting your bear poked there, how are you reacting? By some security guy who's not even a coach.
But I'm
Seth
not.
Joyner's going to say, oh, I'm sorry.
I got some words for you.
Okay.
I got some words for you.
Okay.
But I'm not going to put my hand on somebody on your sideline thinking that it's going to go well for me. Okay?
All right.
Because if it was the other way around, when he put his hand out, we would have just snatched his ass right on our sideline.
All right, everybody.
My shoulder just got popped.
Let's settle down.
Shoulder got popped. No, but look, we know Dom is a security guard, but Greenlaw doesn't know who the hell he is. Greenlaw doesn't know if he's a coach or whatever, and I don't think Dom did anything. Look, should he have been there? No. But did he do anything that deserved for Greenlaw to put his hand in his face, in another man's face?
No, Greenlaw was out of control, and he paid the piper for it. I mean, he got 2 flags out of the game. He hurt his team. I'm just saying that the director of security should not get involved in that kind of thing.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have anything to say at all.
I just love that this is what we're talking about and not the disaster they just saw on that football field.
We could talk about a lot of things in this game, but of course that's certainly a talking point.